Are you tired of being randomly selected for extra screening every time you fly? Sick of arriving at your destination with swollen feet and feeling like you've been stuffed in a sausage casing for hours? Wondering why that Instagram-perfect airport outfit left you uncomfortable, sweaty, and possibly missing your connection? Today's video solves the airport fashion nightmares nobody talked about. Number 8. Complicated jewelry versus simple statement pieces. Have you ever wondered why some travelers breeze through security while others get pulled aside for what seems like random checks? Wearing excessive jewelry isn't just a fashion choice, it's potentially adding 15 minutes or more to your security screening time. According to former TSA officer Jason Pocket in his book, Behind the X-Ray Screen, TSA agents actually have a secret term for over-accessorized passengers, Christmas trees, because they light up the metal detectors like holiday decorations. Studies from the International Air Transport Association show that jewelry removal accounts for approximately 18% of security line delays during peak travel periods. The smart alternative is selecting just 1 to 2 simple statement pieces that won't trigger alarms. Consider pieces with minimal metal content or opt for high-quality materials. According to the TSA's official guidance, pure precious metals like 24K gold and platinum are actually less likely to trigger metal detectors than costume jewelry with mixed metals and alloys. For travelers who simply must bring their jewelry collection, airport security experts recommend packing items in a designated jewelry roll in your carry-on and putting them on after clearing security. An insider trick used by flight attendants and pilots. Silicone-based rings and necklaces with magnetic clasps that can be quickly removed and reattached have become the go-to choice for airline staff who pass through security daily. Missing this crucial advice means potentially missing your flight connection when you're stuck in the secondary screening area, removing dozens of metal items one by one. Speaking of things that slow you down at security, wait until you hear about the next airport fashion disaster. Number 7. Complicated tops versus easy layers. Why do seasoned travelers always seem so comfortable while others fidget and struggle throughout their journey? Complicated tops with multiple buttons, intricate laces, ties, or fashionable wraps might rack up likes on social media, but according to a passenger comfort survey by Skytrax's World Airline Awards, they rank as the 3rd most regretted clothing choice for long-haul flights. Temperature fluctuations are extreme on aircraft. A Boeing technical report revealed cabin temperatures can vary by as much as 15 degrees Fahrenheit from one section to another, making adjustable clothing essential. Additionally, the average airplane bathroom measures just 3.4 square feet, making complicated clothing nearly impossible to manage in such tight quarters. Smart travelers choose simple tops made from breathable, natural fabrics with moisture-wicking properties. Cotton bamboo blends offer 60% more breathability than synthetic fabrics, according to textile research from Cornell University. The layering strategy preferred by airline crews includes a moisture-wicking base layer topped with an easy-to-remove button-up cardigan or light jacket with multiple pockets, critical since airplane seat pockets harbor an average of 8 million bacteria per square inch, according to a study in the Journal of Environmental Health Research. A secret technique used by flight attendants involves selecting tops with raglan sleeves, where the seam runs from underarm to collar, rather than set-in sleeves, as this design allows for 40% more reach when accessing overhead bins without uncomfortable binding or restriction. Those who miss this crucial advice often end up spending hours in discomfort, unable to adjust to changing cabin conditions and struggling in those tiny lavatory spaces. But there's another clothing trap that even frequent flyers fall into. Subscribe now so you don't miss any of these game-changing travel secrets that could save your next trip from disaster and transform you into the savvy traveler everyone envies. Number 6. Heavy denim versus stretch fabrics. Have you ever wondered why your legs feel so uncomfortable and swollen after a long flight, even when you've been sitting the whole time? According to research published in the Journal of Vascular Surgery, tight, restrictive clothing like raw denim or heavy jeans increases your risk of developing deep vein thrombosis, DVT, by up to 27% on flights over 4 hours. The World Health Organization confirms that prolonged immobility combined with the decreased cabin pressure creates the perfect storm for circulation problems, something airlines quietly address in their medical guidelines but rarely mention to passengers. At cruising altitude, the average person's blood oxygen saturation drops by 5 to 10%, making proper circulation even more crucial. Smart travelers opt for technical stretch fabrics with 4-way flexibility. Clothing with at least 2% elastane or spandex allows for 30% more movement than rigid fabrics, according to textile experts at the International Textile and Apparel Association. Brands specifically designing for travel now use fabrics that look structured but provide hidden stretch in critical areas like the knees, hips, and waist. These specialized garments maintain 95% of their elasticity even after 12+ hours of wear, unlike traditional stretchy fabrics that often sag after extended use. An insider technique used by airline crews involves choosing bottoms with gussets, diamond-shaped fabric inserts at the crotch, which allow for better movement while maintaining a professional appearance. But whatever you do, don't wear brand new jeans thinking they'll break in during the flight. This common mistake has sent numerous passengers to seek medical attention for compressed nerves and circulation issues after long-haul journeys. Think that's uncomfortable? Wait until you hear about the next airport fashion faux pas. Number 5. Tight waistbands versus mid-rise comfort. Did you know that ignoring your waistband choice could turn an 8-hour flight into what feels like eternal torment? According to Mayo Clinic research, cabin pressure changes and seated position can cause a 20 to 30% increase in abdominal gas and bloating. A study in the Aviation Medicine Journal found that restrictive clothing around the midsection can reduce diaphragm expansion by up to 25%, affecting both comfort and respiratory efficiency at altitude. The optimal solution involves selecting mid-rise bottoms with waistbands containing at least 15% elastane content. Travel fashion specialists identify the ideal rise as sitting 1 to 2 inches below the natural waist, allowing for maximum comfort during the seated position. Premium travel clothing manufacturers now incorporate expandable waistbands with hidden stretch panels that can accommodate up to a 2-inch fluctuation in waist size. An insider strategy employed by commercial pilots involves selecting pants with side adjusters rather than traditional belt loops. But whatever you do, don't wear shapewear under your travel clothes hoping to look slimmer. This dangerous mistake restricts blood flow and has been linked to multiple in-flight medical emergencies requiring emergency landings, according to FAA incident reports. Number 4. Complex boots versus compression socks and loafers. Why do your feet swell to seemingly impossible sizes during flights, sometimes making it painful to even walk after landing? According to research published in the Aerospace Medical Association Journal, the combination of prolonged sitting and decreased cabin pressure causes fluid retention that can increase foot volume by up to 8% on flights longer than 3 hours. The British Journal of Travel Medicine reports that this swelling is exacerbated by restrictive footwear, with knee-high boots and complicated lace-up shoes increasing discomfort by 62% compared to more appropriate options. This isn't merely uncomfortable. The American Podiatric Medical Association warns that tight footwear during flights can lead to nerve compression, circulation problems, and even temporary mobility issues. Experienced travelers opt for easily removable shoes paired with graduated compression socks, 15 to 20 millimeters of mercury pressure. These specialized socks, recommended by the International Air Transport Medicine Association, reduce swelling by up to 40% while decreasing the risk of deep vein thrombosis by nearly 30%. Look for natural fibers with silver ion technology, which studies show reduces odor-causing bacteria by 99.9% even on 12+ hour flights. Flight attendants for international carriers employ a strategy of wearing compression garments under professional-looking loafers with memory foam insoles, switching to foldable slippers once on board. But whatever you do, don't wear new shoes on travel day thinking you'll break them in. This common mistake has stranded countless travelers in foreign airports barely able to walk to baggage claim due to blisters and inflammation that develop at 30,000 feet. Think footwear is your only concern? The next problem area might surprise you. Number 3. Skirts and dresses versus practical layering. Ever wondered why seasoned travelers almost never wear flowing dresses or skirts through airports, despite how comfortable they might seem? According to the International Airport Safety Council, loose clothing is involved in over 1,200 escalator accidents annually at major airports worldwide, with full skirts and maxi dresses being particularly hazardous. Beyond safety concerns, a Cornell University study on airplane ergonomics revealed that the average passenger must stretch, bend, or reach at least 17 times during a typical flight, movements that frequently lead to unintended exposure for those wearing dresses or skirts. The confined spaces of modern aircraft simply weren't designed for this type of clothing. Smart travelers select fitted pants or leggings paired with layered tops that provide both modesty and adaptability. Technical travel fabrics offering UPF 50 plus sun protection and antimicrobial properties prove especially valuable when arriving in different climate zones. Leading travel specialists recommend selecting bottoms with at least 4 secure pockets to reduce the need for accessing overhead bins repeatedly during flight. An insider technique used by airline staff involves selecting wrap-style tops that can be adjusted for temperature variations while maintaining a professional appearance throughout long flights. These adaptable pieces can be tied differently depending on the climate upon arrival. But whatever you do, don't wear white or very light colors for travel days. This amateur mistake not only shows every spill and smudge from a notoriously dirty airport and airplane surfaces, but according to flight attendant surveys, makes you 30% more likely to be seated next to travelers with young children. But there's one more unexpected airport outfit problem that's even more common. Number 2. Metal-heavy clothing versus security-friendly options. Have you ever wondered why some travelers glide through security checkpoints while others get pulled aside for seemingly random additional screening? According to TSA operational statistics, clothing with hidden metal elements is the leading cause of secondary security screenings, with over 68% of pat-downs resulting from metal decorations, studs, or substantial hardware on garments. The Federal Aviation Administration's Safety Research Division reports that the average metal-decorated jeans contain enough ferrous material to trigger even the least sensitive metal detectors. Even more surprising, the American Association of Airport Executives reveals that underwire bras account for approximately 18% of all female secondary screenings at major airports nationwide. Savvy travelers select clothing specifically designed to be security-friendly, with non-metallic zippers, plastic buttons, and minimal hardware. Major travel clothing manufacturers now produce entire lines using airport-friendly materials like carbon fiber buckles and composite fasteners that maintain style without triggering alarms. These specialized garments look identical to conventional clothing, but contain up to 87% less metal content. Airport security professionals recommend selecting garments with elastic closures or hidden hook and loop fasteners instead of metal buttons or clasps. While everyone else stands uncomfortably in the secondary screening area, you'll stride confidently through security without breaking stride, arriving at your gate with enough time to enjoy a relaxed pre-flight coffee while watching the last-minute passengers rush by. But whatever you do, don't wear clothing with hidden pockets thinking they'll help you breeze through security. This suspicious feature is specifically flagged in security training manuals and virtually guarantees an extra thorough screening. We've covered a lot, but the absolute worst airport outfit mistake is still to come. Number 1. Restrictive fabrics versus movement-ready materials. Did you know your clothing choice could literally be a matter of life or death in an extremely rare but critical airport emergency? According to the Aviation Safety Network, passengers wearing restrictive clothing require an average of 18 seconds longer to evacuate an aircraft during emergency situations, precious time when safety protocols require complete aircraft evacuation in just 90 seconds. The Journal of Air Transport Management reports that synthetic fabrics trap body heat and moisture against the skin, increasing core temperature by up to 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit during long flights, significantly impacting comfort. Travel medicine specialists recommend natural, breathable fabrics with 4-way stretch properties, like premium merino wool blends that regulate temperature in both hot and cold environments. These specialized fabrics wick moisture 30% more efficiently than cotton, while naturally resisting odors even after extended wear. The most effective travel ensembles include articulated joints, garments specifically engineered with extra fabric around high movement areas like elbows and knees. You'll feel completely at ease as you move effortlessly through the terminal, adjust comfortably during your flight, and arrive looking fresh while others emerge wrinkled and disheveled. But whatever you do, don't overdress for your destination thinking you'll simply remove layers upon arrival. This common mistake has resulted in countless travelers checking additional bags at the gate. Got any airport outfit hacks of your own? Drop them in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more travel tips.